not a mixed thing. It is like two. It is like two dicks. You don't dicks don't. It is like two two fingers. It is like two penis. They don't. I mean, you have sword fight with the dick. This is so not going in. Hello, boys and girls. How are you all doing? What has happened to the Jattinder beard? Well, the Jattinder beard has vanished. I actually needed to shave it down a little bit because this was becoming so much of a beast that even beasts would look at Jattinder and start to go, damn. How to earn respect? Well, respect is a very, very interesting thing. Nowadays, there is very little respect. And many people think that you need to be tough to get respect. But I would have the exact opposite thinking. Be polite. This may seem like an oxymoron. You might be going, I gotta think tough. I gotta think strong. I gotta think like a tough guy. But what happens if you think in the opposite direction? What happens if you think, wait, you couldn't be polite? Why? But in the biggest problem is in all the movies. Yeah, in all of the movies, you have the guy who's showing he's like a really tough guy. Hello to my little friend. But that's not how life works. In my experience, if you are good and kind and polite to people, they will reciprocate and be good and kind and polite to you. And in many aspects, when you have that, people will be happy with you, you'll be happy with them. And in a way, by not being a bit of an idiot, people will be going, hey, that's a good guy. A simple smile and a hello will take you a long way. Hello. You see, look how friendly I am to you. Do you respect me? Most likely, you better before I smack your ass. Always be on time. Now, a lot of people nowadays think that being on time means being 30 minutes late to the whatever meeting that you have scheduled. Wrong. If you have told someone, I will be there at 9 o'clock, you be there at 8:45. What do you mean? It means that you are there, you arrive when they are there. It is a very respectful thing. They will say, this guy is serious, he's here to do the business. It is automatic, it is subconscious on the respect. But if you show up at, let's say, 9:30, they'll think that you are full of crap. And they'll be like, you leave a bad taste in their mouth. It's like sometimes, it's like when you go to that Indian restaurant and then you start to go, I'll have some of that, I'll have some of that, and have some of that. And then you put it all in your mouth all at one time. And then all you feel is regret. You just start to question life. You start to think, why did I, give that person a wedgie in the second grade when I should not have? The moment when you start to reflect those, that's when you realize I should not have put that in my mouth. It is very much like being late onto a meeting. Don't do it. If you want to have the respectful meeting, then you have to have you show respect to get respect. You understand? Be honest. Now, many people think that it is lying that will get you ahead, but that is not true. You will get caught. And sometimes people say there's no repercussions with the lies. There's always repercussions with lies. People think, oh, nobody will find out. People always find out. You might think, oh, nobody will find out. Yes, they will find out. So it's better to avoid that situation. Did you break my lamp? No, that was the dog. The dog totally did it. The dog did it. Okay, no, I did it. I'm sorry. See, he came up with the honesty. He did whatever is worse that could happen. If you try to help somebody, let's say like the little guy, and you go out of your way to help them, all of a sudden you've created a good feeling with somebody, they automatically will come to you. You understand that? I know you might be like, well, but what, how? Yeah, exactly. When they are having that, there's automatically respect for you then. There's a fine line where sometimes people try to take advantage of it, and that comes in like you being upfront with people and saying, look, there is a certain line, I cannot cross it. And I hope you respect that, and I respect you for respecting that. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I thank you, and come again. We are open 24/7. Always be grateful. Now, I'm not encouraging the yogas. The yoga people who you see on Instagram putting their head up their ass and they're like contorting, and they're like, I can do the splits with my head going back to my butt cheek. I'm not saying, sometimes those people are like, feel your inner peace and be grateful for all of the tati and all of the things in your life. Okay, fine. Whatever those guys are saying, I'm not trying to say that. Granted, the dat and the thing and the yogas and no. What I'm trying to say is, actually, yes, be grateful. Because when you find out that you're grateful for things in your life, that you're happy about, hey, look, I got a roof over my head, I got a food, you are doing better than probably 90% of the population at whole, at large. Now, granted, when you have all of these things, and you're not at where you want to be, and you have to work for those things. And when you work for those things and you put your heart and soul into it, guess what? Respect will come. Along with the idea of all of these things that you are dedicated and putting the time in, that is how respect comes. Be fair. Because let's just face it, nobody likes a McCass-old sandwich. Thank you very much for watching. If you found yourself in agreement with this video, please make sure you give it a like. If you found yourself in disagreement with this video, also be sure to give it a like as well, because we need them likes. We are trying to get back into the game. And if you want Jattinder in the game, we need you to be giving the like. And if you don't give it a bloody like, give it to a bloody friend who then they might like. You know what I'm saying? Well, we are coming out with videos on a weekly basis. Hypothetically, it is on Thursday nights. My Thursday would, wherever the hell you are in the world, irrespectively of that, it'll come out at some point between tonight and Friday. So, or even maybe on a Wednesday. So I'm just blocking off these 3 days. Just be like, these 3 days, just Jattinder time. And that is it. Please make sure you do the comments, you do the likes, and what do you think would earn respect? Now, crazy answers will get 2 points, and the funny answers will get like 30,000. What do you win? Absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. I mean, there is nothing to be won. Because there is nothing to be won. Okay? We'll see you next week. And the vlog is coming. Some kind of a bloody vlog is happening. I don't even know what it is. I mean, it's just going to be a bunch of bullshit all put together about what is happening. Maybe you might find that interesting. Maybe you might not. But until then, forget that stuff. Just like this. Okay. Respect.